to explain our new reports feature on HireWho. So when you click at the bottom here on reports, it will bring up the reports dashboard where you will immediately see the views versus submission for your applications and your jobs. So you can actually filter here to where it will show some of your most recent jobs that you have. And then it will also have a filter here for the time frame that you want. You can actually choose the last 7 days, last 14 days, or you can actually customize that filter. Keep in mind if if you're a new user, or if you're using this up on launch, it will take a while to get some data. We've actually been tracking data for the past 30 days or so any current users should have that. But if you're a brand new user, you do have to give it some time for this data to actually make sense for you. But if you look at the blue line, it will show you the amount of views that you're getting on a specific job compared to the actual submissions that you're actually getting. So of course, you want, those lines to be, as even as possible, but it definitely gives you a clear highlight on how many people are viewing your jobs compared to how many people are actually going through the process and submitting an application. So that's a really cool feature there. And it's even better the fact that you can actually filter that down to a specific amount of time frame and a specific job. So that's really cool there. And then if you look at the job performance, this is basically the same thing, except for it's just a different chart. And it's going to show, like I said, some of those most recent jobs there, and you can filter that out down to the right. And the blue is for the views, and the green is for how many people actually submitted an application. So one of the things that I did here for my one of my cleaning positions is I had one in English, but I had the exact same position in Espanol. And as you notice, I have 0 submissions for it, but I had quite a few views. So there's something that I need to look into to see why people aren't going through that process, or maybe it's not needed for my area. So the other thing is, if you look at the top source, it breaks down the amount of views that you're having from which job board that they're coming from. So maybe they're coming from Indeed, maybe they're coming from your direct website, maybe they're coming directly to HireWho, maybe they're coming from Facebook. It just kind of depends. So let's change that filter there, and it will put in additional sources. So any sources that you have, whether you're utilizing Craigslist, even though we're not directly integrated with Craigslist, if they're funneling from that source, it's going to automatically push that source here for you, and it's going to show you where your applications are coming from, where are your viewers coming from, and then to the right here, where are the actual applications coming from. So that helps a lot here, because if you notice, if you're data driven, what you'll see is, if you focus on where those views are coming from and where those submissions are coming from, you're able to adjust your marketing dollars to push your jobs there more. And then the last tab that we have on the reports is retention. So if you're utilizing a lot of the features in our platform, you can, let the platform know when someone has actually been hired on to your team and when someone leaves your team. If you're doing that on a consistent basis, it will automatically show you what your retention and your turnover rate is year to date and for the past 12 months. So definitely some interesting reports, and we're going to just build up on top of these. So if you have any questions, drop your comments below, and definitely reach out to us if you have any more in-depth questions in regards to your account. Thank you so much.